Hey, what's going on guys, it's your boy Sean786 back again with another video. Today I want to talk about something that's been going on Twitter. Someone's been on the hot seat. Yes, the one and only David Scott Jaffe. That's right guys, the one who's created God of War, Drawn to Death, Twisted Metal, you name it. He's been on the hot seat, and some of these ponies, many of these ponies have been hating on this guy because something he said about the God of War Ragnarok. So let's get right into it guys, hit that like button. So David Jaffe put out a tweet talking about God of War Ragnarok, the sequel to 2018 God of War, and he said that this game is a sequel, but to him it looks like DLC. And guess what guys, the ponies did not like this at all. When he said it was DLC to the 2018 God of War, people were hating on him, the tweets, and they even went on a podcast and dudes were calling him all kinds of shit, being disrespectful. You know, this was crazy to hear this and that. And David Jaffe put out this tweet talking about, I'm not talking about this anymore. Beyond this, I don't think calling something DLC is an insult. It means more of the same. If you call something DLC to one of the best games of 2018, and David Jaffe carries on and that. So I'm sure you guys get the gist what's going on here. And when he put this tweet out, when he went on that podcast, I'm telling you right now, I've never seen Twitter, I've never seen these ponies being soft bitches straight up. This was another level of being a soft bitch. Take a look at some of these tweets guys, you're gonna be laughing. We have Whoopi Goldberg here, she had this to say: God, can we move past this DLC shit? Can we all agree that maybe that was a bad statement and you all simply have a different definition for DLC than I do? No N-word, there is only one definition of DLC, laughing out loud. Now this guy got really upset, even though he might be joking. I'm pretending that when people are calling the next God of War DLC, he's okay with it. Listen, this clip I'm gonna play right now, this shows him, this exposes him how much of a bitch he is.
God of War 2, and let's see.
I already did it.
It looks like in the same fucking realm, dude. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and play this stupid game that they playing with you. They stepping around you because they still respect you to that degree. I don't, and I don't give a fuck to argue your opinion either. Because that's what all of this shit is boiling down to. This is what I feel the definition of this word is. It's fucking nothing. That's what the fuck it is. It's you trying to justify the stupid shit that you've said. That's what the fuck this is. Period. Now go ahead and talk to yourself.
Now listening to this was crazy, man. To take it that serious over video games, to take it that serious, the level, he was crying because someone had the opinion that the next God of War is DLC. It looks like DLC to him. This person went out of his way, and he's not the only one. Many other people on Twitter did not like Jaffe's take as well, because he was calling it the sequel a DLC. It looks like a DLC to him, even though he rated God of War 2018 one of the best games that's come out. He was saying that the sequel to God of War 2018 looks like DLC to him, but a lot of people got upset, and you heard it guys, you heard it. This pony was crying so bad. He wanted to fight this dude. Trust me, if this was on the street and he's seen David Jaffe and he heard David Jaffe talked about God of War is going to be DLC, the next sequel, talking about that, you know this dude will want to fight him because what he said about God of War looking like DLC, the sequel and that. But guess what guys, this guy's a hypocrite. Guess what he said? He does not like it when you call God of War a DLC. And guess what this piece of shit was doing earlier this year, maybe late last year. This is what he tweeted earlier this year and late last year, and I'm gonna start with the second one. They realized they were playing Forza Horizon 4.5 Mexico DLC. Do you hear that shit guys? DLC. This piece of shit did not like it when people were calling the next God of War DLC. David Jaffe was calling it, this sequel looks like DLC. How does it feel? Payback's a bitch, straight up, and you're a bitch as well. And David Jaffe kicked the shit out of this dude as well. And I'm gonna play a clip by David Jaffe proving that these guys are a bunch of clowns, soft bitches straight up. But before I get to that, check these other tweets out, man. We have Mr. Hype here, he tweeted this out: how many people called Gears 5 a DLC before or around its release? Can someone do a census for me? And on the right, Dortfeld, he's crying like, look, I'm just gonna leave it. These guys were crying, really upset with David Scott Jaffe on his take and that, and so many other people as well. So many other PlayStation dudes were really upset about this. But the clip I'm gonna play from David Jaffe exposing these clowns, proving that he was right about certain things he said, because they were saying you're a known liar. You said that Last of Us is dog shit. Now I'm gonna play this clip. Enjoy it guys.
Some examples.
What do you mean give some examples?
You said every single take on first party Sony games is a terrible take. Give
your
me
take on Last of Us 2 was fucking terrible.
This game has absolutely made me a believer in the talent of that guy. I mean, that's not even true. I always knew he was talented. His just stuff wasn't for me. This is for me. I fucking love this game. Still not my game of the year. Definitely top 3, 2020. This, wow, what a fucking game, man. It was my favorite fucking game of the year.
Absolutely fucking terrible.
Well done. So it is one of my favorite games I've played in a long time. I adore this game. Santa Monica, thank you. Corey, thank you. Shannon, thank you. Yumi, Sean Layden, Scott Rohde, Shuhei Yoshida, all you guys, man. Love the game. Love everything about it other than the previous video, which tells you the stuff I hated about it. Fix that shit for the sequel, fellas and Fletties. So anytime I say something...
Every single Sony developed game, you have a terrible, terrible take on each and every one of them.
Great fucking game. One of the best games. Probably is... Can't say this is the absolute most entertaining game and fun game and delightful game that speaks to kind of the just the joy of gaming that I've played in a very long time. I adore this game. I highly fucking recommend it.
Shout out to David Jaffe for exposing these clowns and that. Whenever I say these ponies are soft, this is what I'm talking about. Whenever you criticize a PlayStation game or the PlayStation brand, these guys can't take it because of last gen. They had a nice last gen. They were enjoying themselves and that because Xbox wasn't doing that great, but PlayStation was on fire. But coming into this gen, it's a different generation. Fresh, zero. That's where we're starting from right now. Even the Xbox guys, some new breed of Xbox guys are talking that shit as well. And David Jaffe is exposing these fools. So it's awesome to see this shit. And I got a feeling when God of War Ragnarok does come out, and if this game does, just imagine if this game does not score a 90. Imagine that. Imagine these ponies, what will they do then? Horizon Forbidden West, 88. GT7 88. None of the games are hitting that 90 mark anymore. Last gen they were talking that shit. PlayStation delivers. They make great games. They hit that 90 rating mark when it comes to the Metacritic. But this gen, woo! It's gonna be a lot of fun. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon as well to keep up to date with my content, because you know what time it is. It's time to talk that shit. Catch you in the next one.